So I just wanted to welcome all of you. I know that it has been really challenging for people to get here. I know that it's been, some of you left your kids at home, the siblings, your LGS loved ones, medically complex kids. Some of you brought your loved ones, which is my favorite part of this conference, which is really special. And so I want to thank you for traveling here and all of the logistical nightmares. I know some people got in at 3 o'clock in the morning. So thank you for showing up and for being here. We really appreciate it. I want to let you know that you're at a conference now where everybody gets it and you're not alone. And it's the number one thing that you guys say is really important and exciting about the conference is you get to meet other people where they say, "How are you?" And you go, and they know exactly what that means. They live it in every detail. We live most of our lives very socially isolated. We invented shelter in place. And so when it came along during COVID, we were like, we know how to do that, right? So it's like nobody else gets it. We get it here. And so we love to hear your loved ones, if they're making noise, if they're wiggling, if they're whatever they're doing, we love to hear it. But you're not alone. And there's a lot of reasons for us to come together and to really bring hope. But I want to tell you something you already know, which is that LGS is brutal. We're not going to sugarcoat it here. A lot of us in this room are really hurting. I'm hurting. It's been a year and 3 months since we lost our daughter to this horrible disease. And we're not the only ones. There's many in this room who have lost their loved ones. And when you have your loved one, it's hard. It's hard. It's exhausting and tiring. It's a brutal, brutal disease. But there's a lot of reason for some real hope. I am seeing a lot of concrete signs of progress, which I think is really exciting. And I hope that at this meeting that you guys are going to hear about them and you're going to learn about them and you're going to be excited as I am for what's going to happen in the future. There's new clinical trials, there's new partnerships, there's new educational efforts, there's new research. And I'll be talking a little bit later today about research. I'll also be talking tomorrow about research, as will our research director. So I hope you guys will get excited about those things. And we're here. You guys are here. You might be wondering why you're here. We're here for the community. We're here for learning. We're here so that we can be heard and hear each other. And you are an active part of this conference. The things that you say, the things that you bring, the knowledge you have as experts who are living with LGS are going to help another family. And they're going to continue to help families as we grow and change. And so how this conference shapes up and how it unfolds really depends a lot on you guys introducing yourself and asking questions and sharing your stories with others. We do not have cures. We do not have exceptional treatments. We have good treatments. We don't have exceptional treatments. Our kids are living with these awful, awful seizures all the time. But we have each other. And we have the stories, and we have the life hacks of how to keep your kid on the toilet when they're having seizures all the time. How do you do it? People in this room know how to do it. So it's really great that you guys are here. So you guys are here to help us shape the work. And all of the work that we do is really thinking about the future and how we can change the future for your loved one, but also for people that are going to get the diagnosis tomorrow and the next day and a year from now. I want to take a moment to just thank all the people that have made this possible. I want to thank our board of directors, many of them in the room, and you'll be meeting them a little bit later. But thank you guys for your leadership and getting us here. I want to thank our staff. You will see our staff are running around with orange lanyards around their badges. They're here to help you with anything. They have worked hard and tirelessly in hours. I don't know that anybody's gotten any sleep in the last week. To bring you this incredible conference. So I just want to thank you, and if you see them, give them a hug and tell them thank you. Yes. And I want to thank our exceptional partners. Thank you for standing with us. LGS is brutal, and we have to be here, but you don't, and you guys have come and you've stood alongside us. I want to thank Norellis for being our pinnacle partner, and I want to thank each and every single partner who has been here and are committed to helping our families. Thank you. This is a really hard question, but I want to ask each of you guys in the room, where do you see yourself, your family, and where do you see the state of LGS research care and care 10 years from now? And I'm going to give a talk in a little bit about how things have changed. Our keynote speaker is going to talk about how things have changed. And I want you to think about how things are going to change in the next 10 years. And everything that we do at the LGS Foundation is committed to answering that question in a way that will make life for your loved one with LGS and for the person who is going to get the diagnosis tomorrow and the next day and the next day better. We need to leave it better than we found it. We have come into a very difficult situation and we're changing it. And I hope by the end of this session, you guys will see how it's changed. But we have a long, long way to go. And you guys are a part of that. You guys are a part of helping to shape the future. So the things that we do today, the things that we do tomorrow, the way that we work together are going to change it for the next generation. I remember what it was like to live in a world with no LGS Foundation. And it was lonelier, and it was sadder, and I did not meet another family for years. We thought we were literally the only people on the planet. But this is the group of people that are changing the future. So thank you for showing up and helping us to do that. Before we get started, I want to do a few housekeeping items. So please download the conference app if you haven't already been there. I'm already loving the photographs. The updated schedule is in there. You know, anytime you print something, it's out of date the minute you print it, right, when you're doing something like this. So please download it. Please be active in there. You can also reach each other in there. So as you meet families, you can connect with them in the app, which is really exciting. If you're comfortable this weekend, please share your photographs, your stories on social media and using the hashtag LGS Conference 2026. There are a lot of family members who are at home and sitting there and missing out on this, and it brings them a lot of hope and joy to see these stories and see these photos, and I've experienced that myself. Join in on the workshops. So the workshops this afternoon are meant for us to be able to hear from you. Yes, they're going to be on a specific topic, and you're going to hear from some expert speakers, but at the same time, we're going to hear from you during that time. So please be engaged, be active. You have a role in these workshops, and it's not a passive role, and what we hear from you is going to help shape this future that we've been talking about. And then, of course, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to ask any of us with the orange lanyards, any of our staff members, any of our board members. They are absolutely happy to help you find the bathrooms, where to change your kids, quiet rooms, places to go, all of that. So let's get started.